Hi there, this is Why Korea, filling you in with facts you want to know about Korea. The September 21st, August 15th on the lunar calendar was Chuseok, one of the major national holiday in Korea. Chuseok is a national holiday when Koreans harvest farm crops throughout the year and pray for a good harvest for the following year. Koreans give thanks to their ancestors on Chuseok. It is quite similar to Thanksgiving. Koreans have a tradition to give and take gifts from others on the two major national holidays, Chuseok and Seol. This tradition isn't only for families or people in intimate relationships. Company employees, business partners, big clients, and so forth also participate in this tradition. Choosing a gift is quite stressful for Koreans because there are lots to consider: the relationship, the type of gift, and the price range. The two major holidays are important to enterprise dealing consumer goods, since most of the people in Korea give out gifts to each other. Different kinds of gifts wrapped up in presentable packages made by enterprises to give out on the holidays are called 선물 세트. Let's find out the various kind of 선물 세트 and which would be the best fit for the right relationship and situation. 선물 세트 in the beginning consisted of sugar, soap, seasoning, daily necessity, and so forth back in the mid-1960s. In the 70s, due to industrial growth, items of personal preference such as coffee, liquor, and household appliances were a trend. Most homes back then didn't own household appliances such as television, electronic rice cooker, and gas stove. In the 80s, the culture of giving and taking gifts starts to settle in, and big enterprises start to make mass production 선물 세트 such as canned tuna. Gift cards to major department stores appear in the 90s. Some weren't keen on the idea of giving and receiving money rather than gifts. However, gift cards are the top one wanted gift today because one can choose to buy something they actually need. Also, health foods such as premium fruits, ginseng, mushrooms, and etc. have become a trend since the rise in national income. Since the 2000s, 선물 세트 has varied and the agenda is changing every year. This year, due to the health public crisis, hand sanitizer, mobile gift cards, and so forth was a trend. Of course, money is the most wanted gift for anyone, but giving cash directly doesn't seem sincere, so a gift card would be more appropriate. Usually, gift cards for major department stores are most popular, but since the recent health public crisis, mobile gift cards and gifticons has become an option. Gift cards for department store can be used in department store and big supermarkets. Gift vouchers are given to teens instead of gift cards. Gift vouchers can be used in bookstores, movie theaters, and in other cultural facilities. It can also be used in online games such as Steam, Blizzard, Overwatch, League of Legends, and etc. Parents and elders give gift vouchers hoping kids to use it in bookstores, but most of them use it on games. Gift cards are common between families who give and receive pocket money. Some companies give them out as a bonus on national holidays. Gift cards are perfect if you aren't sure of the receiver's preference. Hanu 세트 is recommended if you are looking for a premium 선물 세트. Hanu is an expensive native breed of cattle in Korea. The cheapest Hanu 선물 세트 costs about 100,000 won, and it usually costs over 200,000 won. Most Koreans won't say no to a Hanu 세트, of course, unless they are a vegan. Health foods and supplements are a thing for the elders. Processed ginseng called red ginseng is most popular. Grenadine, processed juice such as undiluted garlic juice, nutritional supplements, and premium mushrooms are also popular. Pine mushroom is an expensive mushroom like truffles. The highest graded ones cost over 400,000 won for 1 kilogram. Different kinds of health foods vary from 20,000 won to 150,000 won. Health juice costs around 30,000 won to 50,000 won, and red ginseng around 50,000 won to 100,000 won. Nut products are affordable for a cheaper cost. Walnuts, almonds, cashew nuts, and so forth are sold in small packages with an appropriate daily amount. However, everyone has a different dietary, so don't forget to double check when giving health foods and supplements gifts. Koreans hold a memorial service for their ancestors and prepare liquor, fruits, and various dishes for the ceremony. Apples, pears, and persimmon are a must for the service, thus making apple and pear 선물 세트 very popular. The very best quality fruits are used for the ceremony, so the price is quite expensive. Apples cost around 30,000 won and pears around 40,000 won. Hard to choose one? No worries. A mixed 선물 세트 is also available. 곶감, peeled and dried persimmon, is also popular. Grapes, mango, 한라봉, and different kinds of fruits trend each year. A grape variety called Shine Muscat has been trending in Korea for some years, and so has the 선물 세트. One of the dishes commonly made for the memorial service, called 전, is cooked in a frying pan with cooking oil. The pajeon that the BTS members ate in the program in the soup is also one type of 전. A great amount of cooking oil is consumed during the national holidays, so cooking oil 선물 세트 is very popular. However, the cost for cooking oil 선물 세트 is around 10,000 won, which is relatively cheap, so the person receiving could be a little disappointed. Other commonly sold 선물 세트 like cooking oil are canned food like tuna and spam. Also, toiletries such as toothpaste, shampoo, and soaps are common. Surprised by spam? Processed foods such as spam was valuable and only affordable through the U.S. Army after the Korean War when Korea was undergoing poverty. Koreans started having a good impression on spam since CJ started selling spam, marketing it as a high-class American food in the 1980s. Every year, 60% of sales on spam and 25% of sales on tuna is taken up on national holidays as 선물 세트. Reasonable price range, which is about 20,000 won to 40,000 won, long-term storage, and easy access to cooking has made spam and canned tuna a very popular gift to exchange. Many kinds of spam 선물 세트 can be seen online, second-hand websites, right after the national holidays. Toiletry 선물 세트 costs around 10,000 won to 20,000 won, which is relatively cheaper, making it appropriate for a mass target or for someone who isn't too close. Some of the people on the receiving end are fond of the practicality, but some find it useless if it isn't the brand they use. Items of personal preferences such as liquor, coffee, tea, and etc. are also quite common. The price for wine and whiskey vary from 30,000 won to 50,000 won and can go up over 1 million won. Recently, Korean traditional liquor is trending. Back in the old days, every family made their own liquor with their own family liquor recipe to use it for the memorial service. However, during the Japanese colonial era, the liquor tax law was legislated to collect more tax. Making liquor at home was prohibited and only licensed people could make and sell liquor. Also, the type of liquor was narrowed down to only 3 versions, making most Korean traditional liquor to disappear. Koreans are trying to restore the traditional recipes, and more traditional liquor can be found these days. There is a snack 선물 세트 for children, but it isn't too popular because it mostly contains of unpopular snacks. Hangwa, which is a Korean traditional snack, is handmade and looks good in the eye, but it is quite expensive. It isn't preferred much because the price range doesn't match up to the satisfaction. The Blue House, the presidential residence of Korea, sends out gifts to people with national merit, neglected social groups, and socially important figures. They usually give well-known local products from all districts. This year, they sent out rice and Korean traditional liquors from different districts to about 15,000 people. Honey is given instead of liquor to minors and a person of religion. Korean traditional liquors and traditional snacks from different districts were given out last Lunar New Year. Gift giving to employees from their workplace is very common too. In Korea, companies that don't give out gifts on national holidays could be considered abnormal. Choosing the appropriate gift is quite a big task for the president or the boss because the image of the company depends on the gift. Since satisfying everyone isn't possible, a safe choice would be something common like Spam or cooking oil. Employees receiving Hanu would be the envy of others. Gifts are also given to employees of business partners and clients. Companies such as banks with huge clientele prepare something with a lower price range under 10,000 won, such as dried labor or toothpaste. If you're planning to give something to a Korean who is a public official, a journalist, a teacher, or a faculty at school, your price limit is 50,000 won. Due to the Improper Solicitation Act, something over 50,000 won is considered bribery. Unless you're a family member or are in a serious relationship with the person on the receiving end, you could be penalized. Did our clip help you choose a perfect national gift to a Korean friend? There are a lot more different kinds of 선물 세트 that we haven't introduced. If you have any questions or query, let us know on the comments below. Till next time, 안녕.